What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Moon Hunters. My name is Splattercat. Very happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while and check out this super satisfying little indie game that I have just fallen in love with. I got my kitty co-pilot with me. He's chilling on my lap right now, letting out a little bit of rumbling. He doesn't do that very often. Ollie's kind of a monster. We're going to camp for the rest of the day. We've cleared out the entire map. We bought ourselves an upgrade that I'm not really super stoked about, but it makes our wolf fart when we go into wolf mode, and it stuns everything all around us. So in the greater scheme of things, having no powers versus having knockout fart powers, I guess I'll go with that. Alright, so we've finished off the Crown Range. They say that when the Sun Cult threatened Enkidu, he felt no fear, but walked with courage. Enkidu stood defiant against the Sun Cult, a symbol of bravery. I like how it gives you a synopsis of what you did during the course of the day, too. It looks like we got Fleet, which I don't know what that really affects. Maybe we went through the level faster. Maybe we just always recommended cunning things to do. But it looks like we did pretty well. I'm happy with it. What do we want to do today? I'm probably just going to stick with... oh, I don't know. Some energy regen might be nice. Maybe go hunting, possibly. Enkidu goes hunting and brings back some tasty meats. Ooh, they're pluralized. We did a really good job. He's been chucking spears. Did you kill somebody's dog, man? It looked like, I don't know, it looked like a hoofed dog for a second. They got weird animals on this planet. What do I know about anything? I'm sure that, like, the Discovery Channel stuff here is going to be completely different, but equally bullshit. Bunch of Sasquatch shows and whatnot. Enkidu gains 5 strength and 2 spirit. Don't really need the strength. I kind of wanted the spirit, but it didn't bump us up to 2 energy regen. A friendly face waves before approaching. Hey, again, I finally found you. I made this with the ore we found, and I wanted you to have it. I call it Grace. She shows you a pendant shaped like a bird with a glowing orange mineral pin feathers. I will wear it. You fasten Grace around your neck, and Kadi smiles, pleased before heading home. Enkidu gains 5 intellect. Oh, cool, that's even better. Fantastic, that's really raw, because that plays into our stats pretty well, I think. I don't know. It doesn't really have tooltips or anything for you to mouse over, so it's daytime now. We got to choose a new place to go. A new place where we want to be. What is a spirit gate? So Folial Wildwood. Kitsura's up there. Silva Forest. Maybe I want to see what a spirit gate does. So let's go to Folioli Wildwood. In we go, I guess. Let's check this place. Oh, good. We got more razor monkeys. Just what I always felt like dealing with. I woke up this morning and I said to myself, what do I feel like dealing with? Razor monkeys. Let's see what this little area has to do with us. I'm thinking, oh, we got some piggies over here. Got some razor monkeys. I think this is going to be a pretty lively zone. I mean, if your zone doesn't have razor monkeys, why would I come over to your zone? You know what I mean? Like, sometimes a zone needs to have razor monkeys in order for it to remain engaging to the adventuring populace. What's going on with this little obelisk over here? Everything happens for a reason. Even if some times seem dark, remember that they were once brighter and they will be again. Kios. But what if, like, the darkness is taking place after the burning of, like, the last lamp? Like, we have no lamps left, and so it's just going to be dark forever. I hate these things. They don't take damage. Like, I don't understand how these things take damage at all, because sometimes when you hit them from behind, they still don't see right there. They don't take damage even when you hit them from behind. These things, they confuse me. And I'm not a person who enjoys being confused. They seem to have come up with a winning strategy for not getting nailed from any direction. Which, I mean, good on them. We've got a vendor over here, but I don't think I have much money anyways. I suppose we could take a look and see if there's any upgrades to any, like, the smaller stuff we can do here. We've got Overgrowth, which allows us to grow 2 vine fields at once. We can also do wolf form lasting longer. I don't see a problem with buying both of these, actually. And so it looks like she's got some of the lower level upgrades. Now we should be able to put down vines like that, and we can make an even bigger field. And then it looks like they made it so that that ticks down slower now that we're in the area. So we'll grab that right there. Yay, opals. Murdering off enemies and taking care of business every day. Taking care of business in every way. Couple more piggies to whack here. I don't know if you've whacked a piggy lately, but it's definitely a therapeutic exercise. These piggies got the treasure. I don't know if they got a job working in, like, business and finance. I don't know if the pigs are working down at the bank or what they got going on. But whatever it is, those pigs are loaded. What's inside? We can talk to this house. A child cries from within the house. As you approach, an old woman emerges. Oh, it's Baba Yaga. I have enough servants for today and no need for more cleaning. Go away or I shall eat you. I don't really... Baba Yaga, what are you going to do to me? I'm gonna attack. Harumph, you will not meddle in my affairs. The witch chants a spell, and you are frozen in place as the house bounds away. Damn it, Baba Yaga, why can't you fight me? Why can't you fight me bravely? I realize that in folklore, you're not known for your bravery. However, you're eating little kids and stuff, and so you gotta figure a hero's gonna come along eventually and be like, hey, stop it. I heard you've been eating kids. Just stop it. That's all I want from you. Just stop eating kids. That's it. There doesn't have to be anything more drastic than that. Just stop eating kids. I think... Oh, we got him. There it is. I figured we could drop him on that go. He's dropping lots of hearts. We need to get some kind of, like, random, I don't know, flask or something that we can get our health back with. I'm going to do that right there, and then we'll run away. And we got that double leaf thing going on that side. And then just keep slamming away. It looks like they're, like, either semi-resistant to my damage, or they just have, like, huge HP pools, and I can't decide which. Looks like we've got some kind of large altar over here. And it's probably to that lady that wants to murder me. What? What do you want? The Holy Sun scorches both of our souls, but only one of us is deserving. These are the people that wanted to kill me. If I attack him, I bet something bad happens. I don't know, some avatar of the light that'll come out of here made out of like laser beams, sunshine, and hugs or something. Let's pray to the moon. Let's try and get back on our good side. The cultist spits at your feet and mutters harshly as he leaves. I don't get why she's so angry at me. Like, why does this lady want me to suffer? As you approach the walls of the temple shiver as if the building itself has resented your trespassing. Like, why is she such a dick to me? The stones are cut in the exact dimensions of a person. It seems the sun cult honors their dead with elaborate new rituals. Please, sun lady, be my friend. As you invoke the Queen of Heaven, the temple quakes and a stone falls on your head. You take damage, but you gain 5 faith. Well, we gotta have faith. Faith.
Well, I think it would be nice if I could touch your body. I know not everybody has got a body like you.
That's where we went with this right now. I'll go with it in a heartbeat. We got a kill right there. I don't think... Those little razor monkeys hurt, man. They come at you. Those things are definitely deadlier than like half the other stuff we fought. And they drop so much less treasure. Like, I'll take the pigs. I'll take anything over those things. Those things are gnarly. Those things are not friendly. Yeah, but now they're stuck to my vines. How you like that right there? Take care. I'll send vines your way. I'm not afraid. Oh, shit. Now I'm afraid again. Bunch of you little bastards. Probably going to take us a lot longer to kill them all off. There we go. Wipe out another field of razor monkeys. And we still have not seen any new health around. Got a pig right there that doesn't know we're aggroed, so we got the stealth kill right there. I don't know if that's intended or if it's just like a thing that I can pull off because I'm so long range. But either way, I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to accept it for what it is. We don't really have the health to soak these guys. Maybe they take damage just right after their charge from any direction. I don't know. Man, I'm getting more than enough hearts. Like, it's weird. Like, we got so many hearts before when we were killing stuff when we didn't even need them. And now we can't get hearts when we actually do need them. I need hearts badly. We need some kind of like Estus flask or something to make my health come back. Either that or maybe just play better, which I can hear some of you muttering under your breath right now. It's okay, mutter on. Mutter on. Nobody answers your knocking. Perhaps someone more foolish would barge right in. Well, foolish is not me. It's not what I'm known for. I'm the cunning guy. I don't know if we've talked about this, but I'm the guy with the cunning. I'm the one you call when, you know, you need somebody to come up with like a crafty plan. You feel me? You need somebody to make something out of paper and like string and like a couple of springs or something. Yeah, it looks like maybe they have like a weakness after they get done charging from all directions. It's hard to tell. A little trail going up this way, so I figure we'll run it down. The hell is that? The Queen of Heaven lies recently shattered. The sharp lines of a chisel and hammer betray a vandal's hand. You vow to visit destruction on those who defaced your goddess in her time of need. You gain vengeance and strength. Cool. A new trait, Vengeful. Can we have more than 3 traits, or does it overwrite like our previous ones? Looks like it overwrites our previous ones. You have violent tendencies. Well, when you put it like that, it sounds like we're running around the village punching anybody that looks at us wrong. Right now, we're on a holy war. A holy war! As heavy metal bands would say. We're out here to, like, handle our business in the name of our goddess, who, for some reason, doesn't like us very much. But I'm sure it's just because we farted in church at some point. That's one of the cardinal rules of, like, Jesus camp, right? Is don't fart in church. I don't know. I tried to squeak one off a couple times in church, just in case. Because you got that tummy ache, and it's like, it's hard to appreciate, like, the sermons and the music while your stomach hurts, but you don't want to, like, stink up the pew or nothing, and so it's just like, well, what do I do now? Do not speak. Do not open your mouth against the rights of the underworld. Hold the lapis lazuli charm before you. The guardian will know your intent. You gain lapis charm, which is a key item. So she was the one that wanted us to go to the underworld and find her husband. I'm assuming this guy is the keeper of the underworld. He looks like sort of a keeper of the underworld. I see your evil intent. I'm not in a tent right now. The smell of selfishness. The gate is not open to you. Turn back. I obey. I don't know. This lady... Your husband is dead, ma'am. There ain't no bringing nobody back once they go cross. That's what they said in The Crow. There ain't no coming back. And then he drives him into a lake and explodes him. I obey. Good. You are wise. I grant you this one Anuna to assist you. May it be loyal. What the hell is an Anuna? The flame begins to follow you. Oh, okay. So apparently we've got a pet fire now. Don't try and pet it, although that is a great way to make sure you never end up with knuckle hair. It's fantastic. I have no idea what this little dude does. Like, if it's going to attack somebody. It's kind of, it goes with my Easter outfit. It's very pastel-y. I think that'll work out perfectly fine when I got to dress up in a couple of months. Wolf mode away! Oh, it looks like it makes us regenerate way, way faster. That lady probably won't want to talk to us now that we jacked her necklace and then didn't fight the guy that gave us the fire thing. Basically, he bribed us not to invade hell. And I'm okay with that. I didn't really want to invade hell that much anyways. I mean, the way I see it, once you're in hell, you're probably there and stuck, right? Ain't no coming back. There's some mistakes that are worth making, and some that seem like you might be stepping a little far over the line, like you might lose a toe. Give me your mushroom treasures. You can now cook with mushroom for this and all future journeys. Huzzah for mushrooms! We can now trip balls whenever we desire. I'm going to put those down. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but you can press both abilities at the same time, which means you can keep on firing, and you can also lay down the little slow thing on the ground. I haven't been using the wolf much because the wolf seems to bait out attacks. Like, the wolf seems to be better for evasion than it is for standing your ground and fighting. Just in my experience. We got double leaf piles, which is pretty sweet. I'll probably try and stick that out. Whew, got them all before they got to me. Got a little terrified. That noise they make is the stuff of nightmare. That's my impression of razor monkeys right there. Southward trail. Find out. Ooh, it's a pink tree. This place is calming. Perhaps someone more patient would find it useful. Well, that's disappointing. I'm always lacking the key stats that I need in order to get this stuff done. I have all the wrong traits. They'd be like, you know all those traits you have? They are the wrong ones for every event. I want to participate in events. I got my luchador mask on of participation, +3. And when I put on the luchador mask of +3 participation, I want to participate. We'll camp. Whatever. I like camping. It's fun. Folioli Wildwood is all done. After the sun burned down the forest, Enkidu knew only of finding the moon could heal his soul. Enkidu raged up and down the land, destroying all in his path. You know, it sort of looks like you should be able to... It's got a little arrow right there that sort of makes me think you might be able to scroll that, but the thing that scrolls in all the other menus doesn't scroll right there, so I'm a little bit confused about it. Let's work on our HP, I guess. Our HP and maybe our faith, so we'll keep watch. Enkidu is overwhelmed by sleepiness and begins to snooze. He gains 2 endurance and a reputation as foolish. The wild man from before bursts into the camp, barking and snarling. He looks ready to attack. Defend yourself! You spar with him, though he doesn't seem interested in drawing blood. Eventually he seems satisfied and runs away into the night. Enkidu gains vengeance and 3 strength. I smell smoke. Something's burning. All of the forest appears to be burning, if I'm to believe the fact that these little things have all changed. Did they burn down? Oh shit, somebody burned down Kitsura. We can go to the sun-cursed barrens. I mean, we're sun-cursed, so it seems like we would fit in there. I don't know, let's ride out. Let's do this thing. Oh Christ. It ran up on me with a quickness. Not today. Not today, Cubone. Not today. Although they're kind of like a creepy adaptation. They're like undead cubones. I don't know what those things are supposed to be, but they're terrifying. Ow! See, this is why I don't go places in the wilderness, because there's always too many bugs. I think their nest must be down here. There it is. Okay, so we gotta wipe out the nest, otherwise we ain't getting nothing done today. That's all finished off. Let me get my freebie opals, even though we're not gonna have enough to buy anything, I don't think. Like, we need to have like 200 plus in order to get some of the higher tier upgrades, so unfortunately... Oh, there's another nest down there. Good God. Okay. Like Bug Central down here. We need to tent this place. You can now cook with honey for this and all future journeys. I thought I picked up honey already. Maybe it was in one of my other playthroughs. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know what to believe anymore. I think you can pick up cactus, too, from what I remember. Oh, more evil cubones. It looks like they've got magical spearing powers. That wouldn't sound like something that's magical, but it totally is. Deep down the great well, you hear the splashing of water, but the rope seems only sturdy enough for one more pull. What does store mean? You carefully pack the water away for a true emergency, glad to have more than strictly necessary. Okay, so we got a new trait, patient. I probably overwrote one of our earlier ones. Oh, good, we got health in here. I like health. I like health, and I like wealth, and I like shelves, and I like... Well, no, I hate elves. Unless they're the Santa kind of elves, because then they make my toys, and I'm okay with that. I'm totally down with elves that build drones in video games. It's mostly just the ones that live in the forest acting superior to everybody else that annoy me. We're all hoity-toity. We know everything because we've been alive forever. I'm like, yeah, because you have a natural advantage. It's not like you earn that wisdom. You were just born that way. And then you got to live hella long, so you accumulate wisdom. It's not everybody else's fault that they're only like 40 years old and unwise. Like, it's not like we asked to be born this way. Unless there was like a character generation beforehand, and then it's totally your fault. But, grab a couple of those opals. What is this? It's shiny. What does it do? I wonder if that's for a quest or something, like you're supposed to find a vessel or something like that. That snake has horns. That's terrifying. Those will now be known as Toro snakes. It's kind of like tunnel snakes rule, but Toro snakes rule. You know, get out of here. You and your weird little grippy spear hands. You can now cook with cactus for this and all future journeys. Huzzah! Just in case I wanted to cook today. I might. It could happen. It always reminds me of Angels in the Outfield. Every time I say it could happen, Angels in the Outfield is what comes to mind. Because the little kid, it's God's thumbnail. I don't think that's exactly how the moon works. Oh shit, something bad's about to happen. Does that guy have a knife? Oh, and he's immune to... Alright, hold on, we gotta handle our shit here. If he wants to spar with the champion. If it's gonna be like wolf versus knife, I think I'm gonna go with wolf. Because everybody knows Wolf Blitzer is gangster as hell. I'm gonna hit that lion, and he's gonna try and hit me back, but he's gonna fail. He's gonna fail because his lion-y abilities are not on point. Take that, Simba! What you want? Yeah, Mufasa! I am Scar. And so we get a little 15 bonus right there. It looks like that was actually rigged up by one of the cultists of the sun or something. I'm really interested in figuring out where this storyline... Why would there be an opal inside of a cactus? What an odd occurrence. I was like, this requires... Someone send me a biologist who specializes in botany. Not really interested in your proclamations right now, Toro Snake. Not really feeling that one. Oh, good. These bugs come with a lion. They ain't lying. This is a dangerous, dangerous Baron. Trying to get that rotation just right so I can drop them both. Give me your lion treasure. The lion's share of the treasure, I suppose, since I bet the bugs really don't get a very fair share. They only drop like one crystal at a time, whereas the lion drops like 30 of those things. So what are you going to do? The hero of the ages, spend your opals. Vines increase allied defense, but do they increase it for me? I want poison ivy. That's the one that I want, where it poisons my enemies, although I think you might have to save up for those. It seems like they kind of keep a pretty strict lock on the amount of stuff you're allowed to bring with you. I think this is looking like we had a time at. Oh no, my timer's not working. That's a little horrifying. Okay. So since my timer's not working, after the Sun Cult burned down the forest, Enkidu knew only finding the moon could heal his soul. Enkidu did not hurry towards fame and fortune, allowing his fate to take its course. It's already the third night. Marduk will strike with dawn. What is Marduk? Like, I don't even know what Marduk is. I'm a little terrified. Let's cook dinner, though. Let's go with flour and honey. Seems like it would make some kind of, like, donut, right? Let's do that. That's what's in donuts, flour and honey. You mix the ingredients. Oh. Wonder if the order matters, too. You've discovered the recipe for moon cake. Everyone has gained 3 faith and blessed. Well, there we go. Where should I stand my ground? The Sun Cult will be in pursuit. The final day. I don't know. Silva Forest, maybe? I don't know what's about to happen. It's probably not going to be good for us, though. Marduk sounds like the kind of guy that could, like, roll out. Come to me, ancestors. I shall destroy this false king with the power of your righteousness. You have our blessing, Enkidu. Shed the blood of the deserving. Enkidu sees red and gains 10 strength and 10 faith. Hell yeah, my ancestors said drink the blood of your enemies. I don't know if my granddad would say that if he came back. Like, if my granddad came back as a ghost. I don't know. He was into Jesus and stuff. And so he'd be like, turn the other cheek. Let them stab you. I don't know. I don't know if he would be like, shed the blood of your enemy. That seems a little harsh for granddad. Oh, shit. At last, Enkidu, my final adversary. I had feared you would vanish into the darkness like your beloved demon. My ancestors work through me and my violence. Their vengeance shall not be denied. Your ancestors' next lesson will be to teach you how to accept death. I fear nothing! Ah! I burst you from the stone! Oh, Marduk's getting whooped on right now. Marduk's having a rough day, Marduk. You thought things were going to get fiery up in here. Well, they're getting fiery. Drain that health off. I've been stacking my stats intelligently. Ah! I don't know how I feel about fire circles. I don't want that. Oh, look at that. He drops health mid-fight. That's not too terrible. Yeah, let's see if we could do that maybe. We'll knock him back down. Maybe this isn't the end of the game. Maybe this is like the beginning of our journey. I don't know. I'm going to stay in wolf form. Oh, Christ. Ow! My face holes. Alright, you're corner trapping now, son. Oh, I can't go that way. Shit. Okay. Looks like there's health right there, so I'm gonna take it. Oh, he dropped even more. So it looks like if you can trick him into breaking all the pillars, you get a bunch of health ups. That's pretty sweet. Gonna continue this combat, though. Oh, he brought in homies. Is that thing on my side, or is that thing a bad guy? It looks like my ancestors. Can't tell if it's a good guy or a bad guy or not, and I keep losing my mouse cursor. I think we can get him right here. Marduk dies. My vengeance lives on. Asher, why did you fail me? Did I not destroy the demon as you desired?
I go into the ever-burning glass.
Without Marduk's leadership, the Sun Cult dissolved. Betrayers were cast into the wilderness to perish. Yet still, the moon did not return. The pale dancer's wings blew colder, and her owls flew no more. The great mother's harvests grew weak, and her wolves howled in every season. The Silver Sister's secrets faded into dust, her songs of knowledge unsung. The Queen of Heaven no longer guided our laws and judgment. Her faithful left too, flying we know not where. Every year we honor what remains of her memory with a great feast, and tell the stories of the heroes that fought for her, and now live among the stars.
Yeah, so like I said, the game is meant to be replayable. It's not a long thing. According to legend, Enkidu wore a necklace of a rare gem which legends say is imbued with his power. Enkidu respected the authority of the spirit guardian and was given power over the Anunnaki. Enkidu showed his dominance over a wild man who thereafter respected authority. They say after the Sun Wars, Enkidu composed many of the greatest songs to the goddess ever written. They call him the great bard of that age. The royal bearing of Enkidu impressed all who looked upon him. His confidence bordered on arrogance, but many say it was well earned. Many fled before his wrath, but most could not escape. He wreaked havoc in a rampage until he was known as Enkidu the Dragon. The families of his victims cried out together in one voice until the Queen of Heaven swept him up into the night sky, where he still simmers with rage. Cool. We got the Crown of Heaven. Future worlds will include mountain adventures. Nice. All right, well, cool. That was Moon Hunters. I'll be back in the next episode. We'll play a different character's story, shall we? I mean, there's 6 characters. That took us 2 episodes to do Enkidu's story. And while the Druid is always my favorite, I'm going to check out, I think I'm going to do the Spear Lady next. The one they called her a witch, but she kind of looked like a samurai. I'll probably do her next. Bye, everybody. Check the game out down below.